What's going on, guys? Back at you guys with another presentation. This is going to be leading with your wallet part two. In this presentation, guys, I know there are a lot of videos online where guys talk about, as a man, you should not lead with your wallet. But a lot of those men just saying that because they got pride and ego. To be honest with you guys, to be straightforward, to be real with you guys, some men gotta lead with their wallet, and we all know this. Every man is not sexy to women. Every man is not attractive to women. Some men are just not good looking to women. So, this whole idea of as a man you can't lead with your wallet is BS. And a lot of these dudes that's talking about, as a man, you shouldn't lead with your wallet. A lot of these dudes, they just got pride and ego. That's pride and ego talking. Because as a man, if women ain't attracted to you, how you gonna get pussy? If women ain't attracted to you, how you gonna get a woman to entertain you? My father paid off a woman's house and helped a woman finance a car. And then she decided that she didn't want to marry my father. Because women, they just all about money. See, if a woman don't find you attractive, they'll tolerate you for your money. The woman was never attracted to my dad. It's all about money. And to be honest with you guys, just being straightforward and real here, some men have to lead with their wallet. Ain't nothing wrong with leading with your wallet. I've seen a lot of presentations online with guys talking about, as a man, you should not lead with your wallet. Well, my question to these men is, what if women ain't attracted to you as a man? How you gonna get attention from women if they ain't attracted to you? This is why certain men trick off on women and do the things that they do, because women don't find them attractive. Ain't nothing, and I feel a lot of men who talk about, as a man, you shouldn't lead with your wallet. Those are men who just talking out of their behind. Because when it come down to getting pussy, you going to buy a woman that Chanel bag. When it come down to getting pussy, you going to pay a woman mortgage if need be. When it come down to getting pussy, you going to take a woman to Ruth Chris and you going to buy her whatever she want on that menu so you can get them draws. So a lot of these dudes talking about, as a man, you shouldn't lead with your wallet. What if women ain't attracted to you? How you going to get vagina? Answer that. How you gonna get vagina if women ain't attracted to you? So you're gonna have to lead with your wallet. I've seen so many presentations of guys talking about, as a man, you shouldn't lead with your wallet. But what if women don't like you as a man? What if women are not attracted to you? Because one thing I do know, you can't put a price tag on attraction. If a woman is not attracted to you, no, it don't matter what, you can't buy attraction. But at least money will make a woman tolerate your behind. And that's the reason why some men trick off and do the things that they do, because that's the only way they can get attention from a woman. My father always told me, you got to have money for a woman to like you. So I always felt that the only way I'm going to get a woman to like me is by buying a woman some Gucci, buying a woman some Prada, some Fendi, some Roberto Cavalli. I always felt that I got to pay a woman to fool with me anyway, and in all honesty, that's the only way I could see a woman taking me serious as a man. The only way I could see a woman taking me serious is if I'm tricking, and I'm just being 100. I'm being honest. I mean, a lot of these guys who talking about they opposed of, simping and paying women to fool with you. A lot of these dudes, if it came down to it, they gonna pay to get the box. If it came down to it, they gonna take a woman on an expensive dinner date to get them draws. See, a lot of men just say stuff out of pride and ego. And it ain't, and see, some men gotta pay to play. Some men gotta pay to play. I mean, if women don't like you and there's no physical attraction there, how you gonna get pussy? Answer that. And I've seen so many presentations online with guys talking about, as a man, you should not lead with your wallet. I'm here to tell men, I'm here to tell guys, and this message here is really for guys who are not attractive to women. If you a dude who's a sub 5, if you a dude who's not wanted by women, you're going to have to lead with your wallet. Don't listen to these men talking about as a man, you shouldn't simp. As a man, you shouldn't lead with your wallet. If you a man that's not attractive to women, you got to pay to play. That's the name of the game. You got to pay to play, you know? So, I've had guys talk about, oh, as a man, you shouldn't simp. As a man, you shouldn't lead with your wallet. But my question is, what if women are not attracted to you? What if women don't like you as a man? You know? And one thing I had to understand is that there are a lot of men out there who only have a woman because of what they can provide from a financial perspective. So if a woman ain't attracted to you, you got to pay. That's the main reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's the main reason why I'm being consistent with the content, because I got to get somehow, I got to get to a level to where I can trick off and buy pussy. I'll die trying. I got to get to a level financially where I can start tricking on women. That's why I'm in school doing this automotive thing, so I can have a career making some bread so I can pay for them buns, because buns ain't coming free for some men. And I'm just being real. Some men are going to have to pay to play. And, I'm willing to do what I got to do. If I got to pay to play, then that's what I'm going to do. And don't let no man shame you, telling you that you wrong for leading with your wallet. I'm glad that I made a follow-up presentation, to my first presentation. I mean, some men got to lead with their wallet, and that's just the honest to God truth. I mean, some men have to lead with their wallet. Don't let no man shame you. Don't let no man try to make you feel like you less of a man because you're leading with your wallet. I mean, if women are not attracted to you, how you going to get pussy if they not attracted to you? How you going to get a woman to fool with you if there's no physical attraction? At least money will make a woman tolerate you. So, I just want to tell the guys out there, there's nothing wrong with leading with your wallet. Disregard what Ron Willis and all these dating coaches tell you, because those guys, some men don't have to lead with their wallet because women find them attractive. But if you're a man and women don't find you to be a good looking man, you're going to have to pay to play. You're going to have to pay to play. And it ain't no shame in paying a woman, to be with you. That's the main reason why I want big money, so I can trick off and I pay a woman mortgage if need be. That's the type of man I am. I take care of a woman, kids, all that. That's what some men got to do. And it is what it is. I mean, yep. It is what it is, guys. I mean, if the physical attraction is not there, you're going to have to lead with your wallet. Let me get a thumbs up in the comments of this presentation to all the guys who agree with leading with your wallet, because if women ain't attracted to you, how you going to get pussy? That's my question to men out there who tell guys, oh, you shouldn't lead with your wallet. If women are not attracted to you, if there's no physical attraction there, how you going to get pussy? Answer that. But you guys have a good one. Salute to a life of hell. I'm the type of dude, if I was on a certain level financially, I'm here to tell you, I will spend some big money on a woman. I pay a woman whole mortgage. Like, let's say if I had $100,000, I'd pay a woman mortgage up for a couple months. And I would take care of her children. Oh, your baby daddy not acting right? I buy the kids back to school supplies. I'll contribute in any way that I can, just so I can get in between them drawers, so I can get in between them legs. Some men got to pay for the pussy, guys. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, people act like they don't know this, but that's the honest to God truth. There's nothing wrong with leading with your wallet. Disregard all these presentations online with men talking about you shouldn't lead with your wallet. Some men got to lead with their wallet. And this is Lead with Your Wallet Part 2. You guys leave your comments. Make sure you rate, subscribe, support Make sure you donate. It's gonna be in the description of this presentation. You guys have a good evening. Have a good one.